Next, you put the hub nuts in, and this is a Dana Spicer model. This has got a little tiny pin on the outside of that nut, and it engages into a little tiny washer with all these little holes all the way around it. The only problem is it's so far back in there, and that pin and the holes are so small that you can't see anything trying to line it up. It's real easy to make a mistake and install it incorrectly. When you do, well, you stand a good chance of that lock washer and that nut backing off. The wheel gets loose, the brake calipers can break, or worst of all, and it's happened even to us, you lose a wheel. You don't want to do that on the highway. We finally got rid of these things and moved to what's called the Stage 8 X-Lock. Trust me, you want these, it'll save your life. To install the X-Lock, first thing, put the spacer washer into place. Next goes the castle nut. There's a special tang on there, and it has to engage into the spindle in only one position, but it's pretty straightforward. Then after that, you put the hub nut on using a regular socket, just a hub socket. You spin it in place, and you'll put it in pretty tight, like 40, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, no problem. And you'll spin the rotor. That sets the bearings in place. Back it back off. That means loosen it up. And then, with just using a single hand, located very close to the socket, not way out on the lever of the ratchet, but very close to the socket, a single hand, tighten it up to pretty good hand strength. That way you're not over tightening the bearing preload. It won't burn up the bearings that way. Then you'll put on the crown nut, or the spider nut. That has 8 different positions it can be in, so take a look deep inside of there as you slide it in. You can see it pretty easily and usually nail it first shot, and then piece of cake, put the snap ring in place, and you're done. That thing is locked in permanent, no doubt about it. Now to wrap everything up, you'll just put your drive flange back in place, put your brake caliper back on, and call it good. Get that wheel on there and go wheel. Yeah, have fun.